Life doesn't feel busy. It feels like a chase you never win. You wake up already behind, eyes open, and the first thing you meet is the clock. Not morning, the clock. Instant calculation before you're fully awake. How much margin is left? How fast do I need to move to catch up? Before you even stand, the day has a score, and you're losing. The day doesn't start, it launches, and you enter it running. No warm up, no arrival, just acceleration, like you were dropped into the middle of something already late. Every hour is a checkpoint, not a place to exist, a place to survive. You don't move through the day, you negotiate with it. 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes. I can make it if I hurry. You start measuring distance in deadlines and silence in wasted time, and it follows you everywhere. You go to the gym and rush the workout like your body is another appointment. You meet friends and check the time mid-conversation. Not because you want to leave, because you're tracking how much night is left. Even weekends have a countdown. You wake up and calculate how late you can afford to relax. Rest becomes scheduled, fun becomes timed, and the clock sits in the corner of every room you enter. Then the world starts pushing back. Traffic becomes an enemy. A slow driver feels personal. A delay feels targeted. You stand in line and your body tightens, like something is wrong. Because stillness looks like losing, and you reach for your phone not from curiosity, but from panic. Anything is better than feeling paused, even when you arrive on time. The relief lasts seconds, then the next hour appears, and the chase resumes. And after enough days like this, the chase stops feeling temporary. It becomes identity. You stop saying, I'm in a rush. You start saying, this is just how life is. You only measure how fast you're moving. Moments and conversations get edited for efficiency. You cut stories short. You start trimming life to fit the clock. You shorten walks, calls, meals. You leave places before they're finished. Not because you want to go, because staying feels irresponsible. Every activity gets measured against what comes after it. Everything is attached to the next demand. The day becomes a treadmill with no front edge. Run perfectly and you stay in place. Miss a step and you feel punished. So you run harder, not towards something, but away from the feeling of being late. And the faster you run, the more normal the speed feels, until slowing down feels dangerous. And the strangest part is that you can't remember who you're racing. You only remember that stopping feels forbidden. The clock never asked you to chase it. It just kept moving. You turned movement into competition, arrival into victory, delay into failure. So time stopped being neutral. It became a scoreboard. You don't experience hours, you defend them, you guard them, like territory. And a life spent defending time cannot feel lived, only managed. Managed carefully, managed like something that can be taken away. And management is never neutral. The body pays for it. It adapts to permanent pursuit. Heart slightly faster, breath slightly shallow, jaw slightly tight. Not enough to alarm you, but enough to live there. You exist in low-grade emergency. All day, every day. That's why rest feels fragile. Like a brake that could be revoked. You sit still, but your muscles don't believe you. They wait for the next command. You lie down, but your system stays standing. Because the chase never officially ends. It only pauses until the next alarm. And pauses don't heal pursuit, they prepare it. And when you live inside a chase long enough, the mind starts calling it normal. You begin to admire speed, fast replies, fast lives. Slow becomes suspicious. Late becomes moral. Early becomes virtue. The chase stops being personal. It becomes cultural, a shared agreement to keep running. But here's the part nobody says out loud. A race with time has no finish line. And the structure around you runs on the same chase. Schedules stacked on schedules. Deadlines feeding deadlines. A system that rewards speed must keep you running. Because a runner never looks up. only forward. There is no moment where the clock turns and admits defeat. No ceremony for catching up. No reward for finally being on time. You don't catch it, you age with it. The chase cannot be won, only continued. And a game that cannot be won will take everything you give it. Calm, attention, presence, all traded for seconds that never stay. You don't need more time, you need to step out of the race. Because a life spent chasing never arrives, it only moves. And movement without arrival isn't progress, it's disappearance. You don't lose to the clock in a single moment, you lose by running forever.